get it. Let's do it. Y'all see it, man. Y'all see it. I think I'm gonna try to get up to Cell, getting his perfect form. So I'm gonna get up to the Cell games by this stream, and I got a new episode on custom battles to do on Sparkling Zero, and that'll be the night.
Kami, I assume you know why I'm here.
Let's go. We about to get our boy Piccolo fusing with Kami.
Piccolo. Though I am Earth's guardian, I stand powerless before the threat to obliterate it. There's nothing more vexing.
All right. Then you're ready to do this? To become one again?
Of course. Though I am not without my doubts, I'll have you know.
After all that's happened, don't tell me you're scared.
Well, if I am, would you be capable of alleviating that fear?
What?
A long time ago, in my ignorance,
you guys notice how
I allowed evil to take root
Kami's
in my
muscles
heart.
are still yellow, like Piccolo's
Those
were when
who
he first
walk the
appeared,
path of
but after fusing with
darkness
Nail,
are
Piccolo's are
fated
now
to
like pink.
become demons. This was demonstrated by my other half, King Piccolo. Were I to repeat the same mistake after our fusion, the resulting catastrophe would far eclipse the android menace.
What's going on, Nightmare Cool Kid?
Skip to the point.
I want to go make a new
old
game
man.
and it restarted my progress.
Why do you
Oh, what's going on,
hesitate?
Zeno?
Spit it out.
Different account, type beat. Damn, that's annoying as hell. You don't have the you didn't have the autosave or anything?
It gives me a bit of hope. Very well. Answer me this, Piccolo. Is now truly the time for this fusion? Should we not observe the situation a little longer?
Let's continue the conversation. What do you mean?
Wait. Is there something else at play? Something I don't know about?
What's Kami
I
talking
see
about?
you, too, falter before this unknown potential for peril.
What?
I shall ask you once more, Piccolo. Is now truly the time for this fusion?
Ah, okay, it was a test. It was
Should
a
we
test.
not observe the
Oh,
situation?
you started all of
a
it.
little
Dang,
longer?
man. Dang. Well, back on the grind then. Nonsense. Now is the
Come
time.
on.
Here we go. Yup. Piccolo said, what do you mean? Like, peep the fit. Like, you don't want to be a part of this? Piccolo said, you don't want to be a part of this greatness, of this drip? Come on
Whatever
now.
foe stands before us, we will defeat it. It's that simple.
There we go.
I see.
That Namekian power multiplier is something crazy, too, when they
Then
fuse.
allow me to ask you
Like, if
one
you think about it,
more
right? It's really crazy how like Piccolo went from being like above everybody in the Ginyu Force except for
Once
Ginyu,
we
right?
were
After training on
Dragon
King Kai's planet.
The Dragon Ball.
He went from that, right, to being able to mid diff second form Frieza. That's kind of crazy, right? Like that's a huge power gap, especially because Nail was no match for first form Frieza. So it's not even as if he fused with somebody that was like ultra powerful either. Nail was like at best maybe like Jace or Raccoon or Birder level. You know,
I see.
right? Because Nail was what 42,000 power level.
Very well.
The Ginyu Force were around that,
one
minus
flesh and one
Goldo, who's
spirit we
weak but had the
shall
psychic
return.
powers. So for Piccolo to go from like
It seems
probably
my
around
time
Nail's
has come.
power, right, at the time of
Time
leaving
for
King
me to
Kai's
provide
planet,
my
maybe a little bit
assistance
stronger,
as a
maybe a little bit
warrior
weaker, I don't
rather
know.
than a guardian.
For him to go from that to literally like
That's right.
second form Frieza level is nuts.
Earth
And then
needs
for him to go from
extra power.
second form
It
Frieza
seems like
level
I'm the one
to
that's
fusing
going
with
to
Kami,
provide
who
that.
by the way, Kami is weaker than Raditz. Kami's weaker than end of Dragon Ball Piccolo.
will lend my
Right? Kami
body
tried to enter the World Tournament to try to stop Piccolo, back when he went by Junior when he was still evil, and he got whooped. So Kami is weaker than the weakest version of this Piccolo,
Indeed.
and still fusing with him took him from second form Frieza level to stronger than imperfect Cell. That's insane. Like what are the rules here? That's nuts. What's going on, Anamino? I do not speak Spanish, I'm sorry. I speak a little bit. Lo siento, no hablo español.
Thank you for
Mi
everything.
español,
Mr. Popo.
no bien. Lo siento. But yeah, that's about all the Spanish I know. I always wanted to know another language. I grew up with a lot of friends that, their parents weren't from America or from, English-speaking countries in general. So a lot of my friends growing up spoke second languages. And I always wanted to learn another language. But other than like requirements in school and stuff, I don't know.
Farewell, Kami.
I never had the work ethic.
Please, don't die.
I am neither Kami nor Piccolo. I am a Namekian who's forgotten his true name. Right. I'm off.
Y'all listening, but y'all not hearing him. This man Piccolo returns to his original state, dog. First thing he does is just drop a cold line, dude. Just start dropping bars. That's why he's the GOAT. The GOAT. What's going on, Saiyan Spirit? Imagine how pissed Piccolo must have been splitting himself going for a powerful. Nah, yeah, facts. That makes you wonder, like, how strong was the original Namekian then? You know, like, did he just land on Earth just incredibly powerful? I mean, because I'm thinking, right, even if we take into account Piccolo getting stronger while he was split from Kami, he didn't get that much stronger, you know? Like, he didn't get strong enough for a fusion to make him that strong. So, yeah, the original Namekian must have just been, like, on demon timing. No pun intended, dog.
All right, monster. You're in trouble.
This is giving, I'm neither Goku nor Vegeta. I'm the one that will defeat you. That's right. That's right. See, Gogeta. I love Gogeta. But Gogeta gets all the credit for that phrase. Piccolo did it first. But hold on real quick. Let me aura farm. Because, you know, it's Piccolo. Matter of fact, what am I doing? What am I doing? This isn't even the highest point in the city. Wait a minute. Let me aura farm at the highest point in the city before I go take on Cell. That's what's most important. All right, I think it's this tower over here.
Monster.
There we go. That is how you accurately play as Piccolo. There we go.
Ooh.
Make sure I can land right here.
This thing is incredible.
Can I even like land on top of the needle?
If only I'd known about this freak sooner, I could have.
All right, I don't think I can stand on top of it. All right, this is like right above it. No, I'm still. All right, can I land on top of it? It's hard to tell. All right, well, that's not gonna work. Instead, I'll just stand up here. Where'd the city go? I flew up too high. There we go. Just aura farm from above the city real quick. And then we gotta drop him with style because, you know, it's Piccolo. There we go. Can't show up anywhere normal. There we go. Got the priority straight, you already know. And there he is, man. That ugly bug.
Decided to show your face, monster?
Yo, I've always wondered, right? Like, how did Hercule Hercule is a fraud, right? We know this. We know this. How did Hercule convince anybody? Dude, right? Okay. I get that you can like explain the Cell games and the other androids, right? Just say they're just some crazy people that got some explosives and flashy lights. Dude, like whole cities are dead. Whole cities are like literally like reduced to nothing but clothes and dust. Hercule said, nah, it's special effects, don't worry about it. And everybody bought it. Everybody bought it is the crazy part. I don't know how he did it, man. What's going on, Rivals? How you doing?
I see. So you're not gonna.
They're as strong as the plot needs them to be. Don't look for logic. Fair enough. I mean, if we're looking for consistency, and Akira Toriyama work is probably not the the place to look. Shout out Toriyama, of course. Rest in peace to GOAT. But we know that that Dragon Ball. I feel like Dragon Ball, right? I don't know. It's hard to put it into words. I feel like Dragon Ball wouldn't work if it made sense. You know, like I feel like part of the magic of Dragon Ball is just you kind of gotta accept the stuff that's just like, all right, we're doing this then. Because if you spend too much time trying to like explain away everything in Dragon Ball, I don't know. Uh-oh. Trying to copy techniques, right? Man think he Kakashi. Man think he the copycat ninja. Oh, trying to copy my technique. All right. Back up. There we go. Level 40 mysterious monster. For level 40, he's getting cooked pretty bad. I'm not gonna lie.
Look at that. You're not nearly
Oh,
the
what?
terrifying monster I thought you were.
Yeah, Cell's getting cooked right now.
To achieve my perfect form.
Oh, and I can transform too, right?
Perfect form.
Hold on, wait. Let me switch to the battle controller, because it said I unlocked the transformation that was like true Namekian form, so I might try that out.
Unleash your inner
Oh yeah! Wait a minute. Oh yeah, nah, Cell's cooked now. Where you going? Where you going? Where you going?
You're attacking people to achieve your perfect form?
I turn their essence into energy, and that energy makes me stronger.
Oh yeah, true Namekian in the building. Yo, chill. Yo, relax. Yo, stop. Don't do that again. Don't do that again. I didn't like that. Don't do that again. I'm not gonna hold you, Cell. Do not do that again. I'm so serious. Do not do that anymore. Yeah, come on now. You out your mind? Like what? Grab me and stick your tail into me? Are you crazy? Are you crazy, Cell?
Who sent you here? Who
Uh-oh.
used the time
It's looking
machine?
critical, Cell.
Tell me.
It's looking critical, Cell.
Why, that would be yours, truly. I came up with a plan.
Oh, there we go.
But
Absorption.
inside that tiny machine, all it took was for me to revert myself back into an egg. Cannot escape the inevitable.
No way. Like, I literally had him in my thing, but this game doesn't enable, like, super stun for enemies for some reason. Yeah, don't try that again, Cell. You up against a true Namekian now. Oh, yeah. BTA, baby. BTA. That's what we about. BTA. It's BTA season. Where you going? Where you going, Cell? It's BTA season, baby. Yeah. BTA season. Yeah. Oh, I missed. There we go. There we go. What's going on, Ace Knox? How you doing? What's up, Entity? Haven't played in years. This is my first playthrough. I gotta get the DLCs. I'm gonna finish the main game first,
Just what the
and then I'm gonna
hell
get the DLCs. I'm waiting for the Daima DLC, so I want to finish the main game at least before the Daima one comes out.
See, and you can call me by my name, Cell.
And that's not how it went in the anime, by the way. Cell didn't name himself in the anime.
Dr. Giro created me in a lab.
He came up with the name because Piccolo was like, "Oh, you got like all the cells of everybody," and he was like, "Oh, that's a good name, Cell."
Dr. Giroux.
It was conversational type beat.
But it took too long. Fortunately, his computer picked up where he left off and continued his research. Cells from Goku, Piccolo, Vegeta, and even Frieza and his father were collected when they arrived on this planet. Using a tiny bee-sized spy robot created by Dr. Giro. The computer already has enough cells to begin its research, but the process is slow, and it will take 24 years to complete.
Impossible. We completely destroyed Dr. Giroux's laboratory.
The computer is located in an underground facility deep beneath his laboratory.
You mean it took you 3 years after arriving here to go from an egg to that?
Once I revert to an egg, I must bury myself underground for 3 years. There my form matures.
I see. One final question. I have to know. Why here? Why this time period?
Dr. Giroux's computer informed me that my evolution will morph 2 different life forms before I achieve perfection. And those 2 life forms are androids 17 and 18.
What?
Unfortunately, despite searching far and wide, I had quite a problem locating those pesky androids. It seems they were nowhere to be found in my era. But in a stroke of luck, I learned that Trunks had a time machine. So I used my magnificent skills and abilities to kill Trunks and steal his time machine. Then I used it to travel here to find the androids.
But why this point in history?
And Trunks had already programmed the time. I just pressed a switch and the machine did the rest.
Oh, I think I'm getting it now. Trunks was able to defeat the androids in his future and program the time machine for this time to come and tell us.
That's not all the computer told me. It is said the moment I achieve my perfect form, I will acquire a power beyond all comprehension.
Thanks for helping me solve this little mystery. But you're not getting that perfect form of yours.
Piccolo!
Trunks,
Oh, this is different. Wait a minute. This isn't how it went down before, right? Cell was supposed to escape.
He used the time
Hold on.
machine. How very clever.
What's going on, Amel? Love from Bosnia. What's going on? Shout out Bosnia.
All those people in Gingertown? He must be the thing that left
That's
the
right. It's really
exoskeleton
cool.
near
Spirit
the
bomb in the
time
background looks
machine.
amazing. I'm looking forward to
You
it.
got that right. I'll fill
I
you
personally
in
like
on the
Vegeta, but
details
Piccolo's really
later.
cool too.
First
So Piccolo's my
things
favorite
first,
character, but I'm a
latest
Vegeta fan.
squad
I rock with Vegeta. He's cool to me.
Now
Only one I really don't like is
might be the
Gohan.
best time
Hate
to
Gohan.
battle. Very well, but know this. Androids 17 and 18 will
They could
be
so easily kill him
mine.
right here.
Solar flare!
No! He's gone! No! He got away!
Damn. I can't get a trace on him.
Alright, what's next? Vegeta just scouring,
One
seeing
of the
what's
huge
going on.
power levels that showed up out of nowhere is gone now. I can't sense it, but the other one still remains. What is the meaning of this? Piccolo?
Oh, Vegeta said, wait a minute. Vegeta said, new power-up alert. Hold on. Hold on. You don't know what to say.
Talk! What the hell happened here?
He's so mad. Yo, he's
Tien's
so
apparently on his way
mad.
here too. Once he arrives, I'll tell you everything.
He's so
Tell me
mad.
one thing first. How did you increase?
Ah, he's
such a
so
short
mad.
period
Look
of
at
time.
Vegeta, bro. He's tight. And
like
Piccolo
he
don't even
fused
care.
the
Piccolo just
Sonic.
standing there. Piccolo don't even care.
All it took?
Playing on PC or PS5? I'm on a PC. I'm on PC, but I'm using a PS5 controller, and I have an Xbox controller here. Just because some buttons work on one and some buttons work on the other. I hated Gohan, Kid Gohan versus Cell was the only proud moment, and even then he was too cocky to listen to Goku. Thank you. Thank you. I think, right? People give Gohan too much credit
Tien's
for taking
here.
down Cell. I give him about 2/3 of the credit. I think he loses some
what's going
points
on.
for initially selling, right, and getting Goku and Trunks killed. And then I think Vegeta gets, partial credit for distracting Cell. Because if
So,
Cell didn't get
prevent
distracted,
Cell from
Gohan gets
achieving his
cooked.
perfect
I
form.
think Piccolo and the
Where
other
did
Z
you
fighters get a
find
little bit of
him?
credit too for at least
Kill
trying.
him.
Because,
Or
while they didn't
find
really do
Android
much,
17
they at
and
least
18
made
and kill
Cell,
them.
like,
Those are our only
side-eye a little bit.
options. If you ask me,
But yeah, Vegeta's mad as hell right now, dog.
before he acquires
You'll get yours, Vegeta. Don't worry, don't worry.
Tired of all these pathetic tactics.
Vegeta's basically
I say
Piccolo
we
if
let
Rattata
them
hadn't come to
absorb
Earth.
the androids. I don't care who I'm up against. I will destroy them.
Piccolo if
Don't be
Raditz hadn't
naive,
come to Earth.
Vegeta.
I mean, if Raditz hadn't come to Earth,
17
wouldn't that mean that
and 18
that Piccolo would still be
cells,
evil?
and Cell's much
So
more
if Vegeta's
powerful
Loki,
than them.
would that mean that Vegeta's still evil?
You
You?
dare underestimate my
Going on,
power?
Angel?
I'll become stronger. I swear I will. I will go beyond.
And then on a
Super
moral
Saiyan.
stance too, I think Gohan gets
Super
right.
Saiyan?
People always say
Is that even
Gohan does not
possible?
want to fight, and that's part of his character. I think that is an excuse as far as he is a child / teenager. I think that adult Gohan, like you said, right? Adult Gohan is 35 years old, dude. There is no reason for Gohan to be a grown man with that kind of power and potential, neglecting his responsibilities as a defender of the universe. There is no reason why first form Frieza should be able to show up and put you on the ground because you weren't training, right? Like, there's no reason why your father, who sacrificed himself, right, and decided to stay dead to protect you, said, I trust you to protect the Earth. You don't do that once, right? So Babidi shows up with the Burra, you get folded. But you make it out of that, right? You would think he learns his lesson, especially with Super Buu right here, right? So Super Buu with Gotenks absorbed, so the strongest person the universe has ever seen at this point, not named Beerus, is his opponent. He has his ultimate form and is capable of low diffing Buu tanks. And you would think that after seeing his father sacrifice himself, right, because he got too cocky and sold, and then after not preparing adequately on his previous fight and almost selling again, you would think that this time Gohan says, all right, let me lock in and get the job done. But what does Gohan not do? He does not lock in and get the job done. And that to me is like, that's not a matter of Gohan is anti-violence, doesn't like fighting. That's just him being a dick. That's just pure like him being irresponsible. Like, what do you mean you made the same mistake 3 times as a grown-ass man and the fate of the universe on the line? That's crazy to me. Why is it not recognizing my controller? There we go. And then, right, and then like I said, even after, and then after Buu, after selling the Buu fight, you're like, all right, Cell. Dabura and Fat Buu. Buu tanks. That's, you would think, fool me 1 time, right? Fool me 2 times. Fool me 3 times, you would think, all right, lesson learned. Gohan, lock in, please. Frieza? Of all people, Frieza? Oh my goodness, what do you mean? What saga is it? What planet are we on? Why are we still losing to Frieza? And what year did Resurrection F come out? 2018? And the big year of 2018, dude. Who loses to Frieza in 2018? That's crazy to me. That's crazy. And he wasn't even in his golden form. This was first form Frieza, dude. Folding Gohan. Like, that's crazy.
Man, there's no easy way out of this, huh?
That's crazy, man. It's so nuts. It's so nuts.
Dr. Giro's computer
and it's not like Gohan has to be like Goku and Vegeta, like constantly training and trying to get better. Gohan has the amount of potential to where if Gohan like locks in for maybe 2 weeks a year, he's gonna be at everybody's level. We saw all it took was, you know, a little bit of stress plus thinking Piccolo died, and he went from getting folded by, well, no, because he did train for the Tournament of Power. So he went from being, you know, somewhat useful in the Tournament of Power, but not really like a key contender, to his beast form, which is arguably the strongest of the top 5 Z fighters. I know Totoro said they're all equal, but you can make a pretty good argument for Beast being the strongest in terms of raw power. Only one you could really argue is stronger would be Broly, if we're just talking about strength, but even still, right? So he went from being like a relatively strong but not super impressive character to being one of the strongest mortals, arguably the 2nd strongest mortal after Black Frieza. So that just goes to show that Gohan, like there is no excuse of Gohan doesn't like to fight, Gohan wants to be a scholar. He can't go to the gym. What? He can't take an hour-long study break to lift some weights once a week? He can fly at light speed. He can teleport. It's not like a time commitment for him. It's not an effort commitment for him.
No. If he's able to,
it's so crazy.
You may be right, but sparring, right?
But I will give Gohan grace all the way up until Cell. Cell Part 1. I'll give him grace up until Cell Part 1. Anything after that, you should have learned your lesson.
Loud and clear. Thanks.
Cell Part 1 meaning pre-self-destruction. So Goku's still alive. King Kai's still alive, all that.
Then Trunks sought out his
That's
father
Dr. Brief
Vegeta,
standing like that.
while Krillin made his way
Look like he's
to
trying to
Bulma
Orifine, but he's doing it wrong. He's failing.
deliver the blueprints.
Shout out Bulma, though.
Impressed,
Bulma got to be like top 3 homegirls of all time to have for real.
first 2
and then 3 days had passed. Piccolo and the others, using Kame House as their base, continued their hunt for Cell. But to no
How do they not
avail.
find Cell? Do they not have like
They
television?
could do nothing.
Nobody
but
reported on
watch
people
as
being
news
drained
more
of their entire
victims
biomass?
spread.
A monster has made its way to a town in South District 48. Half the residents are gone.
So he's made his way south.
Well, come on!
We might still be able to catch him if we leave now.
Good luck. That Cell creep sure is a force to be reckoned with.
Oh, did everyone leave? Gohan too?
Afraid so.
Gohan, please be careful.
I hope they're able to find that monster.
Huh?
Goku!
Hey!
Are you feeling better?
Yeah, I'm all better now.
Oh, thank goodness!
Sorry to worry you, Chi-Chi. And you too, Master Roshi.
We're just glad you're better.
By the way, it looks like everyone left. Are they after that Cell guy?
Yeah. But how did you know about him?
I heard everyone talking while I was asleep. I think I got the gist of what's going on.
Oh,
I think I've got to train too.
You're going to fight? No way! You're in no shape to fight! You need more rest!
Relax, guys. I'm not gonna fight anyone just yet. I mean, if Vegeta can't handle him, then there's no way I can. I'm gonna have to train and reach even higher levels. Higher than even Super Saiyan.
a level even higher than Super Saiyan?
Chi-Chi, I want to take Gohan with me when I'm training. Is that okay with you?
You're kidding, right? Though I guess there's nothing I can do to stop you if I say no. Fine. If you're going to train him, then make him strong.
Thanks, Chi-Chi.
But once the fight's over, it's straight back to his studies and nothing else, no matter what. And you're going to get a job.
You got it. Thank you. All right, time to go.
Alright, what's going on next? Gohan should constantly be in his ultimate form too, because he's just hidden power unleashed. You would think.
We won't have
You
to
would
worry
think.
about him reading our power levels. Don't
He
you
would be
think?
meat riding Gohan way too hard because a superhero. I don't think Gohan fans really know why they like Gohan though, and that's the thing, right? Because I think if you're a Gohan fan, you shouldn't like Gohan because you should, right? If you're a Gohan fan, you probably like the Cell Saga, right? That's probably what made you a Gohan fan because Gohan doesn't have a lot of other moments outside of that.
But I'm kind of
So if you are a Gohan fan, you are probably super frustrated with the way that Gohan was handled after the Cell Saga. I mean, he was literally like, up until he got absorbed by Boo, Gohan was pretty poised to be the main character of the Boo Saga. We know that there was the intent to have him as the main character of Z after Cell, and then Toriyama ultimately decided against it. But like even watching Boo, you know, it's pretty clear everybody's talking about like, all right, you know, Goten and Trunks are here, but let's, you know, let's follow Gohan's journey. So if you're a Gohan fan, I feel like you don't really like Gohan, you just like what he could have been.
Last an entire year in there. Even you could barely last a whole month before.
But things are
Have you ever heard that
different
kid with high hopes in school,
We'll be
but fails in
fine.
life because he relies on school
And
only and
don't
didn't learn
forget,
practical things? I think
We
it's
can bring
Gohan's story.
Vegeta and Trunks along with us.
Gohan, right? It's sort of like that, right? Where it's like people that don't have any like actual life skills. They're just like they're very book smart, but it doesn't translate into
Cell's
anything.
killing more and more
It's like
people.
that with
Those
Gohan,
powers
but it's
growing
almost
every
like
day.
Gohan does have other skills. He just actively chooses not to use them. You know,
let me ask
like
you
Gohan
something.
could do literally anything in the
You
world,
afraid we might be
and
up
then he
against
just,
someone scarier than
I don't know.
Frieza? Or are you
Gohan Cell
happy
Saga,
about it?
Gohan Boo Saga. I don't know what happened to Gohan, man. He pulled a Vegeta.
I'm glad to see that you're not giving up. There's that. Gohan, let's go. We'll grab Vegeta and Trunks on the way.
But we'll see.
Okay.
We'll see. He's got his beast form now. We got Black Frieza still on the prowl. We'll see how he fares against a main
Where do you
villain not
think
named Cell.
Vegeta and Trunks are training.
Let's
Is that
see.
the hyperbolic time chamber, right?
I'm picking up some energy way over there.
Or is this before that?
I'm guessing it might be them.
Alright. Head towards Gizzard Wasteland. Oh, it's on the world map. Oh, so now I'll just fly over here.
So, Dad, this place we're going to train, what's it like?
Let's see.
Oh, that's not a...
The hyperbolic time
Man, I thought that was a story beacon. Alright, so I guess I do have to... Real quick, though, I'm going to go do the Super Kamehameha training because I want to add that to my arsenal. So I'm just going to go to the training zone over here real quick. Do the training for the Super Kamehameha and then add that so I have a stronger super than before. Alright. Oh, guided Kamehameha. I could do both and it follows enemies. I'm doing both. For sure doing both. Alright, let me get that. Yeah, I'll do both. And they're both training level 30. I'm level 42, so this should be very, very easy. Oh man, I'm mad that didn't hit anybody. I was gonna say, whoever that hits direct is like kind of toast. Alright, there Goku goes down. Oh, it's 3 Gokus? Alright. Usually it's like a Goku, a Gohan, and a Piccolo. Oh, their attacks do 1 damage? Yeah, this is a breeze. Breeze and a half. Yo, wait, hold on, why? Yo, why are they low-key? There we go. They're not doing any damage. They're just like landing everything and I'm landing nothing. There we go. There we go. Super Kamehameha learned. What's going on, Luciano? What's going on, Tyrannid Guy? How you doing? If you buy the Diamond DLC now, can you play any of it? I don't even know if it's available to buy. If it's available for pre-order, then no, you wouldn't be able to buy any of it. But I don't know what the official release date is. Try to learn guided Kamehameha. Yeah, let's add both of them to the roster. The arsenal real quick. I'm just gonna circle them doing this. Can either do that, or I can go. There we go. And just do massive amounts of damage here. Alright. I hate how the enemies just don't like stun. I mean they do, but you gotta like supers don't stun them or anything like that. No do combos. Finish that. All right. There we go. Guided command again. All right, I'm gonna add that to the skill set. Oh, I can learn Spirit Bomb. Did I always have the Spirit Bomb equipped? I'm gonna upgrade the Kaioken as well. I have a lot of skills I can upgrade for Goku, I just realized. Yeah, let's get all the upgrades here. Super Recovery. Heavy Blow. Battle Instincts. There we go. Let's do that on training. All right, there we go. Gohan, I don't care about his skill tree. That'd be alright. Alright, I'm going to... yeah, world map. Gizzard Wasteland. Best bit about the first DLC is that you can technically level up to level 250 with the Super Saiyan God before you even fight Raditz, but it's kind of boring if you're one-shot every boss. It can boost too. Yeah, I feel like you want to at least, you know, have some challenge on it. But it is kind of cool that you can get so high level before, like, even progressing.
Trouble later. Best to deal with this now.
This way, right there.
That's Vegeta's energy. And Trunks.
There we go.
Goku! So, how's your training going? Not very well. My father's treating me like an
Well, which
obstacle
which
rather than a
DLC are you
training
referring
partner.
to? If you're referring to the
He's
Battle
been
of
like
Gods
that
DLC, yeah,
for
you can play
3
it now.
days now.
If you're referring to the Daima
Just
DLC,
standing there.
then no.
That's Vegeta for you. If I had to guess, I'd say he's probably thinking about how to go beyond Super Saiyan.
Don't bother me, Kakrot.
Oh, come on. You can get a year's
Are you serious?
Potential-wise, original Namek Dude was Super Saiyan level. Potential-wise, original Namek Dude was way above Super Saiyan level. Because remember when
Seriously, just
Piccolo
so you know.
fused back with
Fine.
Kami,
Sure.
he was already putting the beats on First Form Cell, who was stronger than Android 17 and
I used the
18,
room once
who
before
were
when I was a
stronger
lot
than
younger.
Super Saiyan Vegeta,
It
who was
was
stronger
beyond
than
brutal in
Namek
there.
Goku.
I could only stay in there for about a month.
Perfect. That's
Yeah,
exactly
they're
what I
coming
need.
Princess Trunks right there, yes sir. Oh, the Daima DLC, yeah. So the Daima DLC isn't out yet, then you won't be able to play it, even if you can buy it. Probably just a pre-order.
Please.
But I gotta look
Let me
up when
train with you
the.
this time.
I don't know if
I
they
promise I
released an
won't hold you
official
back.
release date. They usually take a little bit, and we'll probably hear about it like 2-3 weeks in advance. But I heard like July
He'd like
was
to train
the
in the
official release
hyperbolic
date. Let me
time
see.
chamber. Is that okay with you?
Very well. This way. The room comes equipped with a bath, toilet, bed, and food. Good luck to you.
Yeah,
Are you
July
sure
17th.
you want me to train
So you can
hard,
probably
Kakrot?
pre-order it and buy it
My
now,
end goal
and
is
then
to
it'll be
take
ready to
you out
download
after
when it
all.
comes out. But
It's probably gonna take more than one of us to take this
to
enemy
answer your question,
down.
no.
Go forward knowing that, okay?
In the future, you may very
That
well
is true. Yeah, he did fuse with Nail before fusing with
it's
Kami,
okay, we'll head
and they've
in
been pretty
first.
unclear about
Good
like
luck,
what
guys.
the multiplier
Play nice.
for the Namekian fusions is. It's pretty, you know, inconsistent. I think somebody had said that it's like pretty much whatever the plot requires, which I think is pretty accurate. We can assume that it
so
makes
hot.
sense for Kami and Piccolo
kinda hard to
to
breathe.
have like, you know, such a
And the
strong
increased
fusion
gravity makes
because
it
that's
hard
the
to
original
move.
form. As for
And
Nail, I don't know,
nothing
right?
here.
Nail was a warrior
It's just
Namekian.
empty
You know, he
white
was
space.
considered exceptionally strong amongst
all I
Namekians, so
need.
maybe that was a big part of it. But in terms of actual
to
power, you
spend
know,
a
Nail was
year
no
in
stronger
here
than
with
like
my father?
Raccoon. So it's not like he was also,
Hey,
you know,
you didn't
any
want to
threat to
train with me,
even
didn't
first
you?
form Frieza, let alone
Then
second
let's see
form.
what I'm dealing
And
with.
Piccolo,
Show
to
me
my
what
knowledge,
you've
to my
got.
understanding, Piccolo, you know, was training with King Kai, and he got a lot stronger between Saiyan Saga and training with King Kai. But he wasn't, you know, Frieza level at that point. So I don't know.
Come at me
I don't know.
full force. Don't hold back.
All right, let's go. Hold on, let me switch to my battle controller real quick, because I feel like Trunks is somebody we want to take serious. All right, let's lock in. I'll wait till it comes out. There's no bunch of pre-orders, so I'm not too fussed. Valid. Yeah. That's weird that they would release the pre-order now then with no no like benefit or anything for it. Yeah, I don't know. Because I know with Sparking Zero, if you pre-ordered it, or like if you had the battle pass for the DLC, you could play it a little bit earlier. And then pre-orders also had access to exclusive characters and stuff. I don't know. Alright, let me start fighting back. Alright, Trunks. Alright, Trunks, hold on. You wildin' out, my boy. Hold a Gallic gun real quick, Trunks, because I don't like your tone right now. Alright, let's go, Vegeta. So just none of my attacks are breaking anything. Alright, like, what? Yo, Trunks, calm the hell down, man. Oh my god. He's launching the super like every 4 seconds. Alright, well, at least he's about to get guard broken very quickly. There we go. Man, Trunks is tweaking. Like, yo, every 5 seconds he's yelling and turning red. Damn. Relax. Relax, Trunks. There we go, level up for Vegeta, level 41.
Is this really your power?
I'm minding the Sparking Zero just as I do from like Kakrot does. Yeah, definitely 2 different styles of games. I also do play Sparking Zero. In fact, I'm gonna do a custom battle that was made later tonight once I finish playing Kakrot. But I mean, it's definitely just different styles of games. I used to play a lot of Sparking Zero a lot more on this channel, but I'm not somebody who plays a lot of like PvP games. I play a lot of just PvE in general. And the custom battle mode in Sparking Zero, while it is a lot of fun, it's just so buggy because the devs pay no attention to it at all that I just haven't really been on Sparking Zero as much.
I'm coming for you, and
good luck with the game. Cheers for the info. Check you next time. All right, peace out. Peace out.
Once I gather enough energy from these filthy humans, I will absorb the both of you. And then I will finally become the ultimate life form. Soon I will be complete.
Almost a full day had passed since Vegeta and Trunks had entered the hyperbolic time chamber.
The world is gripped with fear as the death toll has now reached several hundreds of thousands.
There's no way that we're gonna find him. There's too many places for him to hide, you know?
We're running out of time. Cell's powered himself up quite a bit already. Well, we might have to rely on Goku and the others for this. Let's just hope they can go beyond Super Saiyan. What?
Hey.
Cell's fearsome evolution.
Damn it.
Alright, Cell's fearsome evolution. Here we go. Androids at Kame House.
So, is Goku here?
Close to 3K, we almost there, we almost there. Yes, sir, we grinding it out.
I thought he might be hiding here.
Just beat it, would you? You're not going to find Goku here.
Amel, if you want to talk about Dragon Ball, hold up. I do have a Discord. I'm gonna drop it in the chat. Somebody else wants to just type !! Discord. That should make the prompt come up. But we talk about Dragon Ball a decent amount in there. Oh, hold on, let me turn on the auto text.
Do you honestly think we are just going to tell you?
Your choice. You can either tell us, or we
if y'all want to find somewhere to talk about Dragon Ball,
there's a deserted
Discord is always
island
open.
Man,
otherwise, chat's always open. You already know.
Sorry, but you're going to stay right here. You'd only be getting in the way. If I can manage to just take one of them out.
Alright, find a better place to battle. 17. Let's go here.
If there's one thing to be happy about, it's that Cell still hasn't absorbed those two yet.
All right. Let's go, Piccolo. 17 behind us. Is he following?
Someone wants to die.
These enemies trying to fight, man.
Thanks to my fusion with Kami, I might actually be able to do so.
All right, let's go, Piccolo. Let's do it, man. Let's do it.
Spot ought to do.
Let's go.
What? Got nothing to say?
I actually got introduced to Dragon Ball recently in 2018 when MUI came out, so it was a pretty hype time. That's a great time to get introduced to it. Yeah, that's a great time to get introduced.
This isn't going to be as easy as
Let me think. When I got introduced to Dragon Ball, so I got into Dragon Ball back when I was like probably like 9 or 10 years old. So that's like, damn, that's like,
of course. Why not?
15, 16 years ago now. I'm that old. But I got into Dragon Ball back when Budokai Tenkaichi 3 was really, really popular, just as like a party game. So this was when like the Wii was a thing too, right? The Nintendo Wii. And so Budokai 3 was one of the most popular fighting games on the Wii. The Wii was a huge party console, and it was available on the Wii. So you would get it, you know, a bunch of your friends all just on one console, running matches, great time. And so I ended up playing Budokai Tenkaichi 3 at my cousin's house. And from there, I just got hooked on the series. Just realized I forgot to add Goku's new specials to his. Alright, 17's not all that hard. Wait a minute. This isn't bad at all.
Down you go. Now for the finish.
I hate how how the enemy combos never get interrupted.
Your punches don't have enough weight behind them.
You a little bit cocky.
Oh shoot. Oh wait, I forgot I also have my Tsunamekian transformation. There we go.
Now for the finisher. Here it comes. Now for the finisher. Here it comes. Get out.
Yo, stop using that stupid barrier, bruh. Like, actually. Alright. Is he just gonna keep spamming the barrier?
You're no animal.
That's good damage.
But you're pretty powerful.
Now for the finisher. Here it comes.
There you go, good damage. Let's go, Piccolo. There we go. That's good damage. Good thing about the barrier is that it keeps them more or less in place, so that we can just lock on here, and then when the barrier drops, it's right there to take damage. I wish I didn't miss that. Oh, I have like no clue.
Now for the finish.
That was huge. Just like that, fight over. Good work, Piccolo. There we go, there we go, there we go. You don't want to connect to the Discord link you sent? What do you mean? Yeah, you might have to copy paste it into the browser. I don't know. I don't know if it's messing up.
Stamina, you've lost. I've got infinite energy reserves after all.
Like cook because exams, take care of yourself and stay healthy. Absolutely, absolutely. Take care of yourselves. Eat healthy. Get enough sleep.
Damn it! I was so focused on the fight, I didn't realize he was on his way here.
LTA really helpful against spammy moves. Bet. I'm gonna put that in the bag. Yeah, good luck on the exams too. School first, kids. Always school first.
You powered yourself up this much?
Victims.
Excuse my English. Better than I speak any other language. I can let you know that for sure.
What? Absorb me? What are you talking about?
I'll make it simple. That there is Cell, a monster that was created by Dr. Giro's computer. But apparently is incomplete and needs to absorb you and 18 to achieve his final form.
What?
Rejoice, my fellow androids. Once I have absorbed you, your energy will feed my rise to true perfection. I will finally evolve into what Dr. Giro spent his life trying to achieve, the ultimate warrior.
What are you talking about? You're looking at the ultimate warrior right here.
Whether you desire it or not is irrelevant. You will be absorbed all the same.
Having trouble shutting that mouth? Here, let me help.
No! Get out of here, 17! The enemy's power level far exceeds your own.
Jeez. You finally start talking. And you're just telling me to run away? Give me a break!
Damn it!
You're kidding me. Cell's power level is through the roof!
That's it, isn't it? It's over. There's nothing we can do now.
Krillin! Bulma's on the phone!
Hello, Krillin? I figured it out! I know how to take the androids down!
What, really?
Yeah! Androids 17 and 18 are equipped with emergency shutdown circuits. If you can activate those to immobilize them, they'll be sitting ducks. And I've already made a remote control that can do that.
Thanks, Bulma. Can you bring that thing here?
One step ahead of you. I'm already on my way and I'll be there soon.
Awesome, you're the best!
I'm going to go help Piccolo. I might not be able to do much, but it's better than doing nothing here.
No, Tien! Wait! Come back! There's nothing I can do. I feel so powerless. I sure do miss the days of being the world's greatest martial artist.
Alright, what's next? What's going on, Jaden?
So this is the remote control, huh?
Remember, you need to be within about 10 yards for it to work.
In my country,
And
work
that's
is more
not
praised in
all.
school. I mean, it depends, yeah,
There's
definitely for
battle
sure on the
outfits
culture.
like
I think
Vegeta's
for,
for
like, if you're young, get your education, right? And then as you get older and as you figure out what you want to do in life, that's when you can make that decision that, like, you know, school might not be for you. But I definitely, at least in my opinion, right, I'm not trying to tell anybody how to live their lives. Obviously, people's situations are different, people's cultures are different, you know, they're just different environments. But in my, you know, own personal opinion, I think that for kids, you know, education should be a priority. And then as you sort of, you know, start to get a little bit more independence, figure yourself out in life, that's when you decide school time.
This freak's more powerful than I thought.
You bore me. Are we done playing around?
This is the party Lax's objection.
This!
The fact that Cell got that strong just from absorbing some humans, like literally just like regular people. And why didn't they jump him? I get they were scared of, you know, him absorbing, but why didn't they jump him?
He did that with just one attack?
I don't know why everybody's just standing there.
I can't believe it. He's just too powerful.
We got Tien's moment to shine too coming up.
Nothing I can do. It's hopeless.
Maybe we should try to get out of here while we can.
You should leave. I will stay and destroy Cell.
Stay behind and destroy Cell? Are you crazy? He'll kill you in an instant.
You are good people. You did not harm innocent humans or animals. I have enjoyed our time together.
It's time to feast.
So, 16 was hiding this kind of power all along.
No! You must leave this place. Hurry! He is still alive!
You're joking, right? I'm not just gonna run away without giving that monster his just desserts. If anyone's gonna finish you off, it's me. Come on, show yourself!
Looking for me? Here I am.
No! No! Run, 18!
This is bad.
All right, come on, Tien. Do your thing, man.
I'm sorry, Chatsu. I might not survive.
Best saga in Dragon Ball Z?
You're a fool if you think I'm just going to let you get away. My speed is even more impressive than I thought was possible.
Favorite saga in Dragon Ball
Z?
Are we saying strictly Z? So we're not counting Super or GT or OG?
Power, shall we?
Favorite saga in Dragon Ball Z. Give me Namek. I think I'm gonna go Namek. Yeah, I'm gonna go Namek. I think that's a good pick. I'm gonna go Namek.
Android 18, I haven't forgotten about
Garlic Jr. saga? Nah, I'm dead. I'm dead. What's going on, Natalia? How you doing?
Neo,
try me. Just got Goku level 250. That's what's up. I watch Team 4 Star. They're funny. They're mad funny. I like them a lot. What's going on? Cell said, man, I hated being in that form. Hey, between me and you, it wasn't the best aesthetically pleasing. That's just my honest opinion. But hey, shout out Cell. What's going on? The Saiyan Saga, that's one of the most underrated sagas. I do like the Saiyan Saga too. Rest in peace, my boy Piccolo, unfortunately, but you already know. I like Goku in the Saiyan Saga too. That is like my favorite version of Goku. My two favorite versions of Goku in Z are Saiyan Saga Goku returning from King Kai's planet, and then base Namek Goku right after getting out of the recovery chamber after getting his body back from Ginyu. Those are my two favorite versions of Goku. They're the coolest in my opinion. I do like Afterlife Goku too. I like how he comes back with like, you know, a lot of knowledge and stuff, and is able to be more of a mentor. But he's only around for, you know, a day, so it's not like he can do much.
Fools! I will not be stopped by a weak, pathetic fool like Tien.
Dang! Yeah.
So you're Cell.
Nah, I'm dead. He didn't have to do him like that, bro. That's crazy. That he didn't, by a weak, pathetic fool like Tien. Like Tien. Like Tien. Yo, Cell is a fool, bro. He said like Tien. Weak like Tien. I'm dead, bro. Cell is mad funny. Cell is OD funny, dog. And he said like Tien. Tien laying on the ground like, dang, bro. Don't act like I didn't get one hit off. But let's go Super Saiyan real quick. All right, there we go. Just because I'm really not playing with Cell right now. Oh, I forgot to add the shoot. Ah, wait, I did all that training for my new supers and didn't add them to my skill tree. Or I didn't add them to my what's it called? That's fine. I think we can still cook Cell without it. Not too far. Oh, I went backwards instead of to the side like I wanted, but we'll revenge Kamehameha. All right.
His power's straight up out of this world. After all that, he still hasn't broken a sweat.
What? Am I more than you bargained for?
He think he what's their name? The folks that made Sugar We're Going Down? Panic at the Disco, whoever made that? No, they made the Sins Not Tragedies. Fall Out Boy made the other one, right? He said in my Oh, I missed. Dang, Cell, relax. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Do I go Kaioken to finish him off, or is it too risky? Nah, it's too risky. Help is too close. Yo, stop running, bro. Alright, dude, like, Cell's just landing everything. Fight over? Not yet, almost. I'll get my Q back up real quick. Alright, fight over. Right here, fight over. Right here, fight over. Right here, fight over. There we go.
I need to get Tien and Piccolo out of here right now.
Did you end the stream for a sec? Yeah, sometimes my Wi-Fi is just like really bad. For no reason. What's going on, MG? Yeah, sometimes my Wi-Fi will just like start getting all spotty. And I can't really do much about it. It's free, which is why I haven't really, you know, complained too much about it. But yeah, just my building Wi-Fi.
How did you move that fast?
Best villain list: Frieza, Cell, Goku Black. Goku Black, man, I hate Goku Black. I think Zamasu is so lame. Not like as a written character, but as like, just like as a concept, right? He wanted all mortals gone. Okay, that understood. Why is the only way to do that by using the Super Dragon Balls, the most powerful artifacts in the Dragon Ball verse, to wish for Goku's body?
Possibly accomplish in just one day.
He could have wished to be a Saiyan. He could have wished to be stronger than a Saiyan. He could have wished to have infinite. He said, "Let me get Goku's body."
Leaving so soon.
Like, come on, dude. You meat riding. You a meat rider.
He's gone. That's an interesting technique Goku was using. When did he learn that, I wonder? No matter. As soon as I get my hands on Android 18, he will be of no concern. Now that pile of scraps 16 and her couldn't have gotten very far.
Cell has reached untouchable levels of power. Nothing can stop him now.
Hey, everyone! Vegeta and Trunks are coming out of the hyperbolic time chamber.
Really? Hey, everyone. Sorry for the wait. My father broke through the Super Saiyan barrier in about 2 months. But he still wouldn't...
Trunks, that's enough now.
Sounds like you did it, Vegeta.
You could say that. You can go in next if you want to, but it would only be a waste of your time. I'm more than enough to clean up this mess. Cell and the androids don't stand a chance.
Well, I went down and fought Cell myself. He's super strong now, a real monster.
There you are. Krillin said you'd all be here. Huh? Wait, what's going on here? Trunks, is that you?
Yes.
What's with your hair? Are you wearing a wig or something?
There's this room here where 1 year passes inside, while just 1 day passes out here. Father and I were training in there.
Oh.
What the hell are you doing here, Bulma?
Here. Vegeta's battlesuit has great defensive properties. So, I made some for everyone.
Whoa! This stuff's a lot lighter than it looks.
He could have just asked to wipe out all. He could have done anything. He could have done anything. Like what do you mean? Mind you, this was after losing once to Goku too. He lost one time and crashed out in the worst way possible.
Time for some quality father-son training.
What aura farmer means? Ah, dang. Okay. Chat, how do you explain what aura farming is to somebody who English is not their first language? So basically, because like aura wasn't even a term when I was growing up, so I'm probably gonna like explain it wrong. My understanding is like aura farming is trying to look cool, but it's like you're doing it successfully, you know? So somebody that puts on like a really nice outfit and like just stands outside like in like a really like photogenic spot looking good, I guess that's how it works, but I don't know. Somebody younger than me could probably explain it better. Cooler was trash except medical. You don't like Cooler? I think Cooler was wasted potential. That's how I feel about Cooler. I think Cooler was decently cool, but he could have been cooler. No pun intended.
Be warned. Training in the chambers, no cakewalk, Gohan.
I'm ready.
Training to surpass Super Saiyan.
Wow, it's nothing but white space. My body feels...
That's not all. This place is as big as the Earth itself.
So, we're gonna spend a year in here?
Let's get right into it. After all, it's not like we're here on vacation.
There we go. I unplugged my mic without even knowing it.
First things...
Me?
Of course you do. All that said.
Aren't I just...
Well, but don't get me... I've got plans for...
What?
Yep.
Man.
We'll take it night.
There we go.
This may be just a warm-up, but don't go easy on me, okay?
Okay.
Yeah, there's a little delay on the chat. I think it's like 10, 15, 20 seconds, something like that. What was I saying? Oh, yeah, while I was muted, basically I was saying that, like, I like the idea of, you know, Cooler having another form that Frieza wasn't able to access. I don't know if they'll be able to incorporate it into the canon, even if they do add Cooler, just because it's pretty much already been established, you know, as Frieza gets stronger, he just changes colors. He's kind of done with the whole, you know, changing form thing, but you never know. You never know. He was in the time chamber for 10 years. It makes sense that he had somebody to train with, you know, at least one person. So it's not crazy to think, you know, maybe he called up his big brother for a quick training sesh. But then that would mean there should be, you know, 2 super strong people out there. So I don't know. Or even if it wasn't Cooler, you know, whoever Frieza trained with, I feel like if you train with Frieza for 10 years, you gotta be pretty strong.
There you go, Gohan. That's the stuff.
Okay.
Well, that's the guided Kamehameha. Oh yeah, I gotta add that to Goku's bag for sure. I almost want to lose this fight just to see Gohan get beat up. I'm gonna get him to the yellow, and then I'm gonna use the surge. All right, yo, this man just fired 3 Kamehamehas at his own son. Now, granted, it's just Gohan, so like, who cares? But dang, Goku, no mercy.
You're definitely getting the hang of things.
All right, let's go surge here. Get damage off. All right, well, we're gonna guard break him soon. Gohan, move, man. Dang, there we go. Gohan! Come on, dude. There we go. There we go. Bow. Nope. Gohan, you so useless, dog.
I knew you were strong. Wow.
Come on, Gohan. I'm only just getting started.
You know what, Goku? I don't think he's learned his lesson yet. You might have to kill him. I'm not gonna lie. I think that's the only way that Gohan is gonna learn his lesson and get stronger to fight Cell. You might just have to just smoke him right here in the time chamber, dog. We'll wish him back with the Dragon Balls. Piccolo's still alive, but you might just have to just take him clean out. Blow his head smooth off. Because he's really no use to anybody as is, you feel me?
Let's stop there for now, Gohan.
Body felt like it was doing more than just heating up.
Here we go. think Black Frieza is Beerus level or not, because I think Beerus is just as strong as the story needs him to be. Beerus is a moving goalpost. I think Black Frieza is a lot stronger than Beerus in Battle of Gods. I don't think Black Frieza is any stronger than Tournament of Power Beerus. I'm going to say that. The Tournament of Power Beerus was very unimpressed by MUI Goku. If anything, he was a little bit surprised that Goku got it, but he was, you know, nowhere near saying, like, all right, Goku's doing anything. And then even with, like, Ultra Ego, you know, he was impressed with Vegeta's mastery of Ultra Ego, but still said, you know, you're like a million years from reaching my level. So I don't think Black Frieza's that strong quite yet. But the fact that Toyotaro confirmed that it's going to take all 5 of the top 5 Z fighters to take him down, I think he's undeniably the strongest mortal. And I think he's the strongest mortal by a larger margin than the writers may understand, because needing Ultra Instinct Goku, Ultra Ego Vegeta, Orange Piccolo, Beast Gohan, and a controlled, in control Super Saiyan Broly to take you down, that's an insane level of power. And they've established that he can already one-tap Goku and Vegeta. Now, of course, they're going to do some training in between, you know, now and the showdown. But I don't know if they really understand how strong they made Black Frieza. So, like, the Z fighters are going to have to get a really, really big power-up. You know, there is no, like, you know, let's train for a year, then go find him. No, y'all really got to scuffle and get ready. Wrong controller. Yeah, Battle of Gods, Beerus was supposedly using 70%, which is why I say, you know, Black Frieza is definitely stronger than Battle of Gods Beerus. But at this point, you know, Beerus is a moving goalpost. That's pretty much as strong, like you said, as strong as the story calls for him to be. Beerus is there for Goku and Vegeta to push their limits, just for Beerus to say, wow, cool. Still not stronger than me, though, you know? All right, here we go. Vegeta's worst moment. Let me collect the items around here, though. All right, Vegeta. Swan dive, baby. Shouldn't Vegeta just be the strongest because of UE? You have to get any hit? Or is it more like... Yeah, so common misconception. It's more like an adrenaline thing. It's not necessarily like the strongest after every hit. For Vegeta, it kind of works that way for him because, you know, just getting hit more builds his, like, thrill for battle. But Ultra Ego by Instinct... That's a confusing sentence. Ultra Ego by is, like, not inherently about just getting stronger as you get hit. I used to think the same thing until somebody pointed out that wouldn't necessarily make sense, because if that were the case, what would be the point in Gods of Destruction being able to use both? You know, like why would you even master a technique that gets stronger every time you get hit if you're also going to master a technique that makes it so that you can't get hit? So the way that I've always understood it is that it's supposed to be...
Are you ready to die?
Really, dude? Really? Level 42, 37 Skull Robo type? Alright, Trunks, please take these things out quick, man, so we can go fight Cell. Trunks, where are you? Why are they not dead? Trunks! My son is useless! There we go. One more, Trunks. What's left? Oh, it's assist robot. There we go. Alright, let's go take on Cell. Do I low-key have to heal up first? I'll probably be okay, right? Yeah, I'll take the risk. I'll be alright. Oh, let me look at Vegeta's skill tree too, actually. Just make sure he's as strong as can be. Oh, I want to get the Super Gallic gun. Oh, it'll upgrade the rapid fire key wave and then these skills. Yeah, why would Beerus need a UI if you could just get massively stronger by getting... Exactly, right? Yeah. Or like, why wouldn't somebody just like master Ultra Ego and then use the Super Dragon Balls to become immortal? And that's just like, you know, infinite power glitch right there. Why are these robots following me? I just want to fight Cell. I'm gonna go heal and then fight Cell. Heal and then fight Cell. These robots are bullying me.
Well now, this might be good.
Alright, there's training nearby. If there's training nearby, I might get the Super Gallic gun. No, there's not. That's okay. We don't need it. I'm gonna get this item real quick and then we'll take on Cell. Oh, right here. Water Vegeta! Yeah, buddy. Water Vegeta. What y'all know about Water Vegeta? You get a boost to all stats underwater. Man, why Cell so far away? It's not even Water Trunks for real. Like, move, bro. Like, you're really trying to copy my swag. Like, nobody says Water Trunks. Nobody says Water Trunks. You're the drink. The drink is not water. That's me. That's me. Do your own thing.
Easy prey.
Where is the story beacon? How do I keep losing it?
This one might provide a challenge.
Yo, where's Cell? Yo, I'm tired of fighting these grunt robots. Thank you. There we go. Am I tripping? Is this not where it tells me to go? And like, why am I fighting so many of these skull robots and not Cell? That's one. Trunks, I'm like begging you to do something. Thank you.
Impressive. You actually held your own against the mighty Vegeta.
All right, where's Cell? Where's Cell? Because I'm right on top of the story beacon. It says head to where Cell is. Ah, the sky. Okay.
I don't see her.
Let me see what they're talking about in chat.
She's got to be hiding somewhere on one of these islands.
Scrolling my phone a little bit faster that way.
Very well.
What are talking about in the chat?
Listen up, 18. You better make your presence known. If you don't, I'm going to start destroying these islands one at a time until I find you.
Y'all see it, y'all see it.
So
XYA probably be near the end. When M1 stream is a combo variant. XY then A. Bet. I'm gonna remember that.
You're Vegeta.
So you're Cell.
That's Vegeta.
And what is it that you think you're doing here? Don't tell me you think you can stop me.
I didn't come here to stop you. I came here to tear you limb from limb.
Tear me limb from limb, you? That's hilarious. Oh, but I'm getting so tired of hearing you talk.
Take a good long look, Cell. I'm going to beat that stupid grin right off that annoying face of yours.
Let's go, Vegeta. Alright, guys, let's go. Vegeta's moment to shine. Yo, on everybody in chat soul, Vegeta is going to finish off Cell right here and now. On everybody's soul, Vegeta is going to get the job done right here and now. On everybody's soul but mine. On everybody's soul but mine. That's like, I'm so confident, I don't even need to bet my soul. That's how confident I am. That Vegeta's going to get the job done right now. Here we go. Yup, what'd I tell y'all? On everybody's soul but mine, Vegeta's gonna defeat Cell right now. Here we go. There we go.
Asleep on me, are you?
Matter of fact, let me switch to the battle controller. I was definitely had enough time to get away from that. But it is what it is. Can I power down from Super Vegeta? No, I can't. Dang it. The story calls, I suppose. Whoa, hold on. Why is Cell just like landing all of these direct beams on me? It's doing way more damage than I'm comfortable with. Yo, Vegeta, can you avoid an attack? Like, what the? Why is Cell's Kamehameha so big, too? Shit takes up the entire screen. There we go. Alright, Vegeta. There we go, Vegeta. Now let's lock in, man. Let's lock in. Let's lock in. Let's lock in. There we go. What do you mean he gets a guard break off first hit off that bullshit, bruh? This game be glazing the CPU crazy. Alright, nah. Hell nah. Hell nah. Hell nah. Give me a sensu, because what the... Like, actually? Jesus Christ. Alright. You know what? I'm a guard clash. I'm a beam clash him next time. I'm gonna let him use the next Kamehameha and I'm a beam clash him. I'm a beam clash him. That's what I'm gonna do. Use it. Use it. I dare you. I dare you. I dare you. I want you to. I'm gonna stay nice and far too. So you got plenty of time. You got plenty of time to charge. Do whatever you need to do. I'm ready. Alright. So I guess he doesn't need to charge a special beam cannon. Only Piccolo does. Cool. That makes sense. There we go. Get him out of here. Get him out. Get this bum out of my face. 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 Who we think he talking to? Who we think he talking to? Get this bum out of my face. Get that bum out of my face. Get that bum out of my face. There we go. There we go. What's going on, Devin?
Looks like I'm a little too much.
Hey, everybody's soul is safe so far, because like I said, on everybody's soul, Vegeta is going to finish off Cell right here and now. Let's go. Let's go.
Super Vegeta.
Yup, you see right there that thumb pose. Who's gonna defeat Cell? This guy.
Amazing. So that's
this
the new
guy.
and improved Vegeta, huh?
This guy.
So is Trunks that strong too? I don't see Goku or Gohan anywhere. It's the
You gotta go because of your
androids.
battery. Understand? Understand.
They were here the whole time.
We're almost done with the stream, to be honest.
Cell,
Anyways, I just wanted
Vegeta,
to
Trunks,
get as
they don't
far
know they're here,
as
do they?
Cell reaching his perfect form, and then the next one was gonna be Cell games.
I've got to be within 10 yards of them for the remote control to work. Here goes nothing.
You've used up all your power, and still you couldn't muster the strength to fight me. Very disappointing.
Oh, this can't be. This can't be happening. If I could only gain the energy I need to fight you with my perfect body.
What's that? You actually think getting that perfect body?
Man, it doesn't even matter, because on everybody's soul, Vegeta doesn't care about the perfect form. He's about to finish Cell right here and now.
Okay. Now, I should be within 10 yards of them. I gotta make sure I shut 18 down, then destroy her. Otherwise, Cell's going to absorb her. This is my only shot. Better make it count.
See ya. Huh? You. That's an emergency shutdown remote control. Why does he have that?
Sorry, Bulma.
Huh?
Go on, get out of here while you still can. Avoid Cell and live your life.
Why did you destroy that? That was your only chance.
It's...
If I could achieve my perfect form, power, speed, technique, intelligence, I would be perfect in every way. The computer told me as much.
Is this true? Could achieving this perfect form of yours actually close the gap between us?
How many times are you gonna make me repeat myself? You would have no hope of defeating me. At least not as you are right now.
Father, don't tell me you're...
You say you're warriors through and through. I would think you'd want to at least test your mettle against my perfect form.
Fine, I'll fall for your little ruse. Go ahead and get this perfect form you've been babbling on about. Go on!
Father! My father may be willing to let you go, but I'm not!
Hey, Vegeta! Do something about this guy, would ya? Huh? It's 18. So she was hiding there the whole time.
Hey! Cell knows where you are! No! You're not going anywhere!
Don't even think about it, Trunks!
What?
You!
I'm so close to perfection I can taste it.
Father, what you're doing is wrong! We can't let him absorb 18!
Where's your sense of pride? Don't you want to see how much stronger he can get?
No. I've seen enough bloodshed and destruction in my future!
Solar flare!
My eyes! No! Stop!
18.
No!
We're finally going to see this perfection of his. It better not disappoint, that's for sure.
No! He's...
There we go. Perfect, baby. Perfect, baby. What's going on, Kimushi?
So there it is.
Cell had finally absorbed Android 18 and achieved his perfect form. In a fit of rage, Krillin launched himself at Cell, but was effortlessly sidelined by Cell's newfound strength. Krillin, having been brought back from the brink of death thanks to a Senzu bean from Trunks, was overwhelmed by the power of Cell's perfect form. Vegeta, excited by the prospect of fighting a more worthy opponent, taunted Cell into continuing their fight. Cell calmly accepted Vegeta's challenge and prepared to engage him in battle once more. Achieving perfection.
All right, there we go. There we go. Cell in his perfect form. But we gotta wait until next time to see what's about to happen. For now, I'm gonna call it a stream here. As always, man, thank you to everybody for showing up, showing out, and showing love. And if I don't catch y'all tomorrow, because I do have plans at some point tomorrow, if I don't catch y'all tomorrow, then I will catch y'all on Monday. But for now, I hope everybody has a fantastic, fantastic, fantastic rest of their Saturday. Fantastic, fantastic, fantastic rest of their weekend. And I'll catch y'all later, man.